Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can stop all the crying. It's Friday now. It's Friday now. We don't pretend to care. I keep trying to tell y'all out here in these doggone street. We didn't do it. I told y'all when one incident happened, we let it touch us just a little bit sometimes, and then like a few minutes, maybe an hour or something like that right there, maybe even a half a day or something. We on to the next. We on to something else. You know what I'm saying? We got some more people dead. We got some more people dead. That's the people who died yesterday is the people who died yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that y'all got your little cry out. I hope y'all got your little cry out. I done heard a whole bunch of disrespect. I heard a whole bunch of disrespect. Y'all out here thinking for yourselves. Y'all out here with a difference of opinion. Y'all out here with a different thought process. Than the man who got popped out here in these streets with a different thought process. But you was able to have your different thought process and you still on earth, huh? I've heard so many people say, well, a few people say, this is what you get. Like, damn, this is karma. All he talk about was black on black crime. He ain't never talk about white on white crime. I was just laughing. I'm like, oh, I was just taken back. Wow. A lot of things is not shocking to me because I do believe that I was like one of the first ones to go ahead on and point out we be playing too much. We be lying. We be acting like we can, but we really don't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to Brittany for the $5 cash up for yesterday. I appreciate that right there. I took a day off for Charlie. Kirk. Yeah. I was in my little feeling. Because I be out here saying stuff. I don't be going with the norm. Y'all know I be out here talking about your God and your Jesus and stuff like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get popped. You know, I don't want to mess up like a white tea or a black tea getting popped out here. You know, for thinking different. No, I have not seen her GoFundMe. You say that thing $380? Damn, I got to get stabbed on the goddamn bus to get my GoFundMe up. Go on the train, the bus, something like that. Damn. Yep, I've been said something about y'all God, and y'all might want to pop me with a little 22 or something. It might hit me in my elbow or something, you know what I'm saying? Hit me in my little funny bone because you can't shoot. You know, I done said something, man. Ooh, I got a question, though, since y'all around here. Listen, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up. But, man, y'all know it's Friday. Baby, it's STD Friday. Y'all go ahead on and sling that thing. Do not be afraid to go ahead on and get that thing to somebody who you was willing to get that thing to out here in the doggone street. You go out there, you try to get yourself one. Listen, it's not herpes. It's not herpes. It's just a hair bump. It's nothing like that. We got medication for everything if you was around here worried. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. For real, though. You go ahead on and get smashed on. It's not about you and your significant other. It's not about you and whoever you in holy matrimony with. My condolences. This is about whoever you had done ran up on, like at the gas station or something, at like in like the lottery machine or something, like the grocery store when y'all picking up like your children or something like that, and you didn't get shot in the face today. You go ahead on and smash somebody. You know what I'm saying? That means that you stop following other people's morals. Now, y'all do understand, just by me saying that right there, I am not speaking like the norm.
I'm not speaking like the majority of people would be out speaking, because ain't nobody out here saying go ahead on and spread old STD. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying that right there. So like, should I get popped for, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I had a question. This is about your God too. Why won't God just stop the bad guy? And I'm not talking about a human. Hell no, because like humans. Why? I don't even want to say why can't, because he's God. He can do anything that he want to do, right? So why don't God stop the bad guy? I don't understand. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, God can do stuff. God can help you when your light bill, you know what I'm saying? You're missing like $20, $30 on your light bill. He help us out with like school clothes and stuff like that for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Free book bags. Sometimes Section 8s and stuff like that. Food pantries and stuff. He helping out with stuff like that right there. Mm-hmm. You need brakes on your car for some reason. $30, $45 just done showed up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just found out that you got an STD, but once you went on around there to the doctor, they just said like it's a little syphilis and or chlamydia. You just pop a little pill and you scrape. You know what I'm saying? You be like, thank Jesus. See, the Lord be helping like with stuff like that right there, right? Like y'all say, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just asking that if the bad guy is messing with your children, perfect. What do darker hue folk do when somebody is bullying their child? I rest my case. What do black folk do, especially a good mama? Especially a good mama. Is not a good mama gonna run down to that goddamn school? It's not a good mama gonna run down to that goddamn school to get some straightening? Huh? And watch this. And if you catch her on a really stressful day, she gonna run on out there to the bus stop. And if she really having like a double stressful day, she gonna run on out there to the bus stop and get on the bus and handle that business. Because somebody messing with her baby. With her child. So I was just thinking today like God. Like you letting the devil play with us. You letting us and like the devil be like friends. Say Jesus loved Kirk. Yes, he did. Why you just letting the devil be just out here like that right here? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, shouldn't God be like, no more devil. Pow, you're out of here. Let my people live. I don't understand. He said, Willie, God can do anything, but it isn't the time for him to defeat the devil. That will mean the world has to end. But why does the world has to end? Why do it got to go like that right now? Watch it. I'm not a God. I don't have like no like real major like degrees and stuff like that right now. But I can, if I was God, I ain't trying to be blasphemous, but if I was God and the devil causing all these goddamn problems, I would get rid of the devil and just let my people live. I don't understand why I have to wait for a certain time and then get rid of the devil and then end the world. Why do I have to do it like that? Why does it have to be done like that? Who gonna check God, boo? Like, who gonna check me, boo? You know what I'm saying? I bet God like, well, who gonna check me, boo? Remember, can do anything he wanna do. I'm just a question. Now listen, we grown now. Back when we was kids, we couldn't ask questions. It's 2025 now. We can ask questions. You know what I'm saying? So like this is like a difference right now. But like, can't nobody like tell me. I'm just saying. They say if you were God, Would you live on Earth? Hell no. No. The airbag. It's the airbag. What I'm going to do with a little bad ass little air? I'm going to mess around and catch cancer? No. Yeah, we going to have some bacteria and stuff like no. And then you got to ask yourself, like, do I get, like, free medical or something? I know I'm God, but, like, if we saying, like, if I was God, like, do I just cure myself? Or do you get sick? Do God get sick? You say Chat GPT said they would come to Earth as a black man if they was God. Ain't nobody gonna believe it though. Well, black folks ain't gonna believe it. I can't listen. I'm gonna have to bleach my skin if I want to live on Earth as a God. Cause dog, you folk, they're not gonna believe it like that right now. I got to prove some shit. Like, I don't know how would I prove it, but I got to prove it. That's what's up. Say, Willie, say, shout me out for losing 25 pounds. And all my STD and STI results came back negative. That's what's up. Y'all, we got to get that weight off us. We got to get that weight off us. I know we keep saying, but I'm thick, though. I know we keep saying, but they look good, though, when I put on that little outfit or something like that right there. Yeah. You got to get that little fat off us. I'm trying to tell you. Say, Willie, remember God has been questioned before by Thomas when he returned back to earth, or was that God's son, or was that the Holy Ghost? Say it was one of the three. It was there was somebody out here in the street. It's one of them. It's one of them. That's what's up. Got to be more careful. Congratulations on that little pound losing. 25 pounds. Do y'all know how much 25 pounds is? Watch it. I bet that y'all don't be like visualizing like the 25 pounds. Y'all know that we be going to the store and we buying like the 3 pounds of hamburger meat. And it's like $40 right now for the 3 pounds of ground beef. Well, that's just 3 pounds. Stack them up. You know what I'm saying? 3 pounds is a lot. Oh my God. 3 pounds is a lot. And for 25 will change your whole look out here in these streets. It really, really do. Bam. Let's go on and get into a little something. We finna start with some updates. We finna start with some updates. We got them. We found out who the shooter was. In case y'all went around here yesterday, we did the show talking about Charlie Kirk had done got popped out here. By at the University of Utah. He got caught like we were saying in the other situation, caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? He got caught slipping. He ain't know they was coming. You know, and then like you gotta ask yourself like cause I like don't wanna like die like in like a little small spot, and I don't think like I wanna burn up dying. I would rather like die like in my sleep. And I'm pretty sure that a whole bunch of people would rather like die in their sleep. I don't think a lot of us wanna die by getting shot, you know, and being able to like take your last breath. Like, I don't think that you really want to understand. You really want to know that you taking your last breath. I don't think there's a lot of people who really want to do that, you know. But maybe it is. Anyway, I like the Hugh brother right there. Yep, white on white crime. We talked about that right there yesterday. And white on white crime is at like an all-time high. You know, we got to get these people off the streets. Off the streets out here in these streets. His name is Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson, 22-year-old, and he was a college attender. If I'm not mistaken, he was what is that thing called? He was accepted. He was accepted into college, you know. He was accepted. He ain't had no political views or nothing like that from what they tell us, you know. He said this is why Thomas was called Doubting Thomas, and people used that back in the days just so you are able to question your God. See, the reason that people tell you to not question God, for all you other people who may not know it, is they hadn't read the book. That's all it was. Because once you read the book, you realize that how you was raised about religion and about your God was kind of Not all the way true. Let's just put it like that right there. Here we go, y'all. Let's listen to the story. Let's see what they got going on. Bam.
Robinson, the 22-year-old
Back it up.
Who was Tyler Robinson?
Who was he?
The 22-year-old Southwest Utah resident suspected of killing Charlie Kirk. Officials said bullets found with the alleged rifle used had messages written on them.
Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this, question mark." Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point." Up
Catch.
arrow symbol, right arrow and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow," and a third unfired case.
This was on a bullet shell? This is on a shell like of a bullet that was not shot. He wrote all that on the shell?
Casing read, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO."
Those messages appear to be part anti-fascist, part internet meme culture.
Congratulations, you have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University.
A video from Facebook shows Robinson receiving a scholarship to Utah State University. The Daily Mail reports he was a student at that school for 1 semester in 2021.
So he was only able to make it for 1 semester. He didn't even make it to 2. Boy, you wild.
He had no political party affiliation according to voter registration records and didn't vote in the last 2 elections.
That's what's up. So he was like lazy. He was like one of them right there who probably had a problem with politics but didn't want to be involved in politics. Shout out to Joe Brown for the $1 cash app. Say keep up the good work. I appreciate that right there.
Officials said a family member said he became more political in recent years.
In that conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
Photos from
He was full of hate and spreading hate. Shout out to all my Christians out here in these streets, because that's what Charlie was. Charlie was a Christian, and his whole thing was Christian views. His viewpoints was based on Christianity. A lot of people call it hate speech. Yeah. You say he was a failure, but like he got a free ride to college like all of them do. So get that free money. That's what's up.
His mother's now deleted Facebook show a family apparently enjoying time together. There's also an apparent Halloween photo from 2017 with Robinson in a Donald Trump costume. No motive has been identified. Robinson was in his 3rd year of an electrical apprenticeship program at Dixie Technical College in Southwest Utah, according
So he stopped going to college to go to the technical college, and they've been going there for 3 years. Oh, all right, cool.
to the state's school officials.
I got to back that up because they say that he's been going to a tech school for 3 years.
Electrical apprenticeship program at Dixie Technical College in Southwest Utah, according to the state's school officials. Utah's governor said charging documents, which could have more information on the suspect, should come early next week. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.
We don't care about none of that right there. So that's who they say it is. They said that he was up on the roof. They got videos of him up on the roof, getting off the roof, climbing down, all that fly stuff. All right, cute. He said, who was Candace to Charlie? Candace was like his sister. They had like a real close relationship. She called him like her brother, like, you know, they was like family. Like they really, really knew one another. They really, really spent time with one another. They came up pretty much at the same time in politics and stuff like that. So they really, really knew each other. You know what I'm saying? He said, Willie, you said get a trade. Oh, facts. Hell, that's probably why he only went for 1 semester. He probably understood it then that the little college thing ain't really what it is. The little college thing ain't what it is for real though. I saw something else, y'all. And this is for our dog you folk. Our dog you folk done came on out here and said something, but let me get it right, because I looked at comedy. That Hype Plus channel. The Hype Plus channel on YouTube. Let me see what my numbers was, because 2 people spoke out after what happened to Charlie, and Rightfully so, because these people who be out here talking. I'm finna play a clip from what D.L. Hewley said, because D.L. Hewley had to say something, and then the commentator from this channel reads what Tariq Nasheed had posted on Twitter. Let's hear what was said. Watch this. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to put it up there for y'all. I got to show y'all what I'm talking about. Here we go. Watch it, watch it.
Gang violence. But we know who it was because we know who.
Wait, hold on. It was at 202 or 3. Here we go.
His last words were gang violence. But we know who it was because we know who it wasn't. 3 words let you know they weren't black. It was Utah and at large.
Okay.
Now, if Charlie Kirk, we're looking at a situation with Charlie Kirk, would he say he was the victim of crime or white on white violence? Because what Charlie Kirk always talked about was how many black people kill black people.
Okay.
But he never talked about how many white people kill white people.
Okay. Got that? So he always talked about black on black. Never talked about white on white. Never talked about white on white. Okay. Do we know that there is white on white crime, right? Right. We do know that though, right? I hold on. So I want to play what Tyrese wrote. Well,
Nasheed will go on to write, Charlie Kirk goes around to campuses talking about how violent black people are. His social media timeline goes on and on about how violent black people are. And in the middle of his speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man.
Okay. Back that right there. And I'm pointing this here out because I was watching, and I just like to call things for what it is, y'all. I don't be meaning no harm. I be listening to people and I be like, okay, you right, but Charlie Kirk goes around campus talking about how violent black people are. What Tariq said right here is true. His social media timeline goes on and on about how violent black people are. What he said right there. He talks. I don't think that he talks about it, but for as much content as he put out, I don't even say that that's the majority of what he talks about. But I'm going to give Tariq that one. He said in the middle of his speech discussing black gang violence, Charlie gets shot by a white man. That's another fact. I agree with everything Tariq said right there. Everything. When you're right, you're right. You know. What number was that? 230, right around here, 227.
Always talked about was how many black people kill black people.
Yeah.
But he never talked about how many white people kill white people.
Now, I don't know if he's never talked about white people killing white people. I have no idea. Maybe DL do. So I'm going to give him everything he said was right. I'm giving it to both of them. Everything that y'all both said was right. He said, why you like Charlie so much, Willie? Nah, I really don't like him so much. I've listened to like a lot of his debates, and he debates with logic. I really don't see the problem. But watch this. Both DL and Tariq was absolutely correct on everything they said. But watch this. And what Charlie said about black folks is absolutely correct. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $5 cash shop. You say, Pastor, anyone glad for death is a demon. Period. There it is. See, that's what a lot of dog you folk really don't be understanding, because I'm pretty sure in DL's comment and in his comment section and in Tyreek comment section, they was like, yeah, you right. Tell him about himself. You absolutely correct. Yeah. While at the same time forgetting what he said about black folks was right. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. Say church folk could legit say God is good all the time. Yeah. God is good all the time, even though everything that's happening is because of God. But that's what's up. They can believe it. So all right, cool. Yeah. Doggy folk, I just want us to really, really understand. You don't have to like what somebody's saying, but is it true or is it not? Is it true or is it not true? Now let's just say that you don't believe that black on black violence is a problem. Well, I'm here to tell you, in the communities with the stories that I do, I'm pretty sure the people who is losing their loved ones, whether they say it out loud or not, they do believe that the shooters in their communities is a problem. And it's too many shooters in the communities of black folk. Just saying. I'm just throwing something out. I ain't trying to talk bad about y'all activists. Nope. But y'all is too grown. Y'all is too grown to just be one-sided. You have the option to be one-sided. I ain't saying that you can't be one-sided. I just say that you too grown to just be one-sided. It just makes no sense. I don't give a damn who's saying what. Is it true though? Is it a fact though? Like that's really I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and try to have us a good little time. If y'all just not coming on in, y'all go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. Oh yeah, I saw the pat on the back of y'all been over 100. I just had done missed it. My bad. Listen, we got a real sad one right here. We have a player who was running for his life, and I guess he stopped running or something like that right there, and his life ended, you know? And it happens. It happens when you stop running. You can lose your life. Let's go on out here to Dallas. Let's go on out here to the Dallas hotel. We have a man who had gotten beheaded, head chopped off out there in these streets in front of people. They say that the victim was running for his life before the suspect killed him, caught up with him because he did what a whole bunch of our white sisters do like in movies. They be running and then they fall. And then Jason get them and stuff like that. Freddie them get them and stuff. And I be like, how you just keep getting caught, white lady? Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $3 cash shot. You say, Pastor, you say, I think you believe in God, not man-made. Watch this. I don't believe that I don't know how people just came up with like, it's just one being who created everything. I don't know. What if it was like 20 different beings who had created everything? I don't see nothing that tells me that there is a God. You say God is not the author of confusion, then there's one way. There's one thing that your God have to do. Well, not have to do because you don't have to do anything. But there's one thing that God could do to shut it all down. Watch this. There's one word that God could do to shut all of this. Is he real or is he not real? One thing. Prove it. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. I'm just saying something. But anyway, but no, I am really like a non-believer. Yes, I am. Anyway, all right, we have a beheading. Yeah, like that's all that God got to do is just show up. All of the discussion, the debates, the arguments, he's real, he's not real, he's really not real, isn't it? All that go out the window. But they say he's not the author of confusion. See, once he prove it, there's no confusion. Just saying. He say, I can prove it. He bought me here. This is a proof. You can't prove it like that. You can't prove it like that. It just don't happen like that. I'm sorry. there is still a man, if I'm not mistaken, I think he still have like a $1 to $10 million thing, like if you can prove that God is real. He said, you breathing is proof. Yeah, you can't prove it like that either. Watch this, watch this, watch this. What if an alien created us? What if a whole bunch of alien technicians created us? How do we know that it's just one? It's just the book that you was given. That's all. Say, yes, I can prove it like that. I'm 63. That still does not prove it, though. That's not proof. It's literally not proof. We need some tangibles. We need some real tangibles. But anyway, y'all, let's go on and get into the story because I don't want to upset the people when we go to talking about religion. I don't want to upset people. Just saying, but the facts still remain. You can't prove it. And I don't know why we just cannot say, I don't know how we got here. I just think that that's more honest. Because honestly, we don't know how we got here. Can't go back that far. I'm just saying. Here we go, y'all. A man out of Dallas got beheaded it.
Latest in another breaking story we've been following all day long, also a tragic one. A witness just told us a man was running for his life before a suspect beheaded him with a machete.
This story is extremely disturbing, and we need to warn you that some of the details you're going to hear may not be appropriate for young viewers. This all happened this morning in the parking lot of an East Dallas motel just off I-30 near Samuel Grand Park. Our Cole Sullivan has been on the scene since minutes after the attack. Cole, police tell us they do have a suspect in custody here.
And Dia, they arrested that suspect just about a block from where I'm standing up the road here. We saw a machete on the ground in the parking lot where they arrested that person. But the attack happened here at the downtown suites. It unfolded just after 9:30 this morning, police say, and this is the scene earlier today when police arrived here on scene. A witness I talked to said this was an argument that started out loud between two men in the parking lot of the motel when one of the people, the suspect, went inside a motel room and came back out with a machete and began slashing the other man. That victim started running for his life, the witness says, and nearly made it to the motel office before he slipped and fell, and the suspect caught up with him.
That's when he got over on the top of him, and then he hit him again, hit him on the foot. Then he tried to split. He was going to go vertical.
Shout out baby out for having a real.
And he was going to try to split his head. But I guess he changed his mind on that, and then he started just whacking at his neck.
Remember, the reporters say graphic content, so like if you got children and stuff like that right there, you may not want to hear it. I don't think that she said it in those words, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. And she just described what happened. Do y'all know that the children video games is more violent, more graphic than what she just explained? Huh?
He was going to go vertical, and he was going to try to split his head. But I guess he changed his mind on that, and then he started just whacking at his neck.
Okay.
That witness, who did not want her face shown, says that she believes that the suspect hit the victim more than 50 times with the machete. Police say that he died here on scene, and the witness says the suspect never said anything throughout that attack. Dia.
The suspect never said, "Hey, help!" Suspect ain't holler. Nothing, really.
Cole, what do we know about how police were able to catch the suspect?
Police gave a little bit of information in the briefing earlier this afternoon. They say that they were able to get that suspect because they had officers already in this area proactively patrolling. They were on scene within minutes. They arrested him, as I said, about a block from where this attack unfolded. They say, a witness I talked to say that they drove past just before that happened and saw a man who appeared to have blood on him in the parking lot of a beer mart just up the road. Police say that they haven't released the name, I should say, of that suspect yet, but police say they expect to bring serious charges, as you would imagine, against him.
That's what's up. So a man got chased and he fell down and he got shot. Check. Don't listen. The moral of the story is, don't fall, don't trip, don't stumble. Why we lose our balance when we're running for our lives? I just don't understand it. Like I really don't. He said, well, Willie, 12 men went to their death over saying that they knew Jesus. He said he had to be real because you're not gonna get that many men to die for a lie like that. Well, hell, we had people like Jim Jones. Jim Jones got the people to drink poison. And that was more recent than back in the days when the whole bunch of them was illiterate. So I'm just saying it sounds like a good story. I ain't saying that the story don't sound good, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like the people today. The majority of the people, they want to be followers. It's not hard for people to believe. We have been in relationships where we have believed our significant other, and come to find out that person was a liar. But we believed them. You know, it's just I just need some more proof. I'm open. I am open for some more proof. Just give me some more proof. And that'll shut everything down. That will shut it all down. I'd be a soldier for the Lord. Boy, I'd be a soldier for the Lord, even though I don't even know why I need a soldier. But it is what it is. They say, Willie, people be typing some foolishness in this chat. Say, yes, Jim Jones was way more reason. I'm trying to tell you. And they fell for that one. All right. Talk about belief. Y'all do know that you don't need faith if it's already proven? I don't know. But I do understand that people, like we as a people, we do need like hope and stuff like that. I get that part right there. But you don't need to be like, oh, I believe that. If it's been proven, well, you can believe the proof or you don't have to believe the proof. I just want some damn proof. It's simple. If I tell you that I'm 100 millionaire, the one way that I can prove I'm 100 millionaire would be to show you my bank account. Ta-da! It's simple. We ain't got to argue. We do not have to argue. But watch this. Like I've said many, many times before, would you leave your significant other, the one who you have built the life with, if somebody came up to you and said, I saw your significant other cheating? Would you just leave your significant other because somebody just said that they came up, that they saw your significant other cheating? Or would you be more inclined to leave your significant other if somebody got video of your significant other cheating? Y'all know in every other walk of life, we need this thing called proof. Every other thing that we do, we require proof. You got to prove that you love me. You got to prove that you more educated than me. You got to prove that you got a better scat pack than me. You got to prove that you the greatest basketball player, football player. You got to prove it. And how do they prove it in sports? With what? Evidence, stats. Without the stats, you can say that you're the greatest. Don't mean nothing. Some may believe you without the proof, but you don't prove it. We require proof on everything else. Except your God. You say, do you believe in the Bible? No, I don't believe in the Bible. I don't believe in it. I read it. There's some nice stories in there. I don't believe that the characters is real. Because then you cannot find out that somebody died in the year 1 and the book get written in the year 1000. All right, man. And I heard something else yesterday too. I heard somebody say this, and I am not gonna be the one to say that I came up with it. Right? Watch it. Through all of our lifetime, we know it with all the proof. In our lifetime, listen to what I just said. Listen. In our lifetime, we know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. All human beings came through a woman. Can we agree on that? I know now that they are making them like in the test tube and all that fly stuff right there. All right, before that type of stuff right there. Before we went to doing the test tube and stuff. Before all that right there, we knew children come out of a womb. Children grow in the womb of a woman. And ladies, y'all need to pay more attention than the men. Why would your religion take away the one and only thing that women can do that men can't do? And y'all accepted it. Ladies, I want y'all to understand, because y'all is still heavy in the church. Y'all believed a story that a woman came from a man, when your whole lifetime you've seen kids come through or from a woman. I heard that today and I was like, you know what? You see how logical that was? I heard it and I was like, that make a whole bunch of damn sense. I never looked at it like that right there, but yeah. And we believe that story too. Shit, crazy out here in these streets. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. Ladies, I want y'all to understand this right here. And y'all, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but if you is offended and you is a believer in God, then you need to check your belief. I'm not trying to offend. I'm gonna say that part again. But if you is offended and you is a child of God, the God that you say that you serve, then you need to check yourself and get back with God. Because what I say should not be able to offend a child of God. Am I right or am I right? I just came over there. I'm so good at this right here. But anyway, y'all listen. Oh, y'all go ahead and hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the like button. Don't be afraid, baby. STD Fridays, payday around here in the doggone street. Need to support. We have a woman who allegedly pulls a gun on the family. A black woman, dog you sister. Ladies, they took y'all power. And we've never seen nothing not come out of a female to lie as a human. Okay, but it's like the Bible made y'all less than. I think that y'all are queens. I think that ladies are really, really powerful. You are the life bearers. Your book took it away. But they did allow you to hold the position that you birth the number one or the best child ever to be born. But they took away that you created life, or that you brought life into this world first. Just off now watch. I said all that right there, and watch this. I can't prove that either. I can't prove what I just said either. So I ain't finna stand 10 toes down on what this is really what it was. I'm just basing it off the story that was told to us. Just saying. me, I was the best child to be born to my parent. You know what I'm saying? I feel so special myself. Anyway, ladies, let me pour something out to y'all. I be trying to tell y'all make sure that you Get your firearms. Keep that thing on you. Be ready to pop some when it's time to pop some. Self-preservation is a thing out here in these doggone street. But look, I also teached over the years. You see how my arm is pointing out? If you touch my arm, you too close to me. If you touch my arm, you too close. If you touch my fingertips, you too close to me. Ladies, just because you got a gun, it don't mean that you is the winner. Just because you got a gun don't mean that you is the winner. And if you got a gun and you get too close to somebody and somebody whoop your behind and or take your gun, I truly believe you either need to be killed it or put in prison. If you pull your fire out on somebody, somebody whoop you and take the gun. I believe something drastic need to happen to you. Let me go and put this up on the screen. We have a woman who was involved in a hit and run. A black woman who was involved in a hit and run. She done pulled a gun on a white man. He done put a gun on a white man. Jesus. Baby, if this was back in Jim Crow, they wouldn't have killed you. They would have came in the house and killed your husband and your son, baby. Trying to tell you something. But anyway, watch it. Look.
11 tonight, a man says he was trying to keep a woman from shooting his children after she hit his car in Atlanta. I'm Blair Miller.
And I'm Tracy Hutchins. He gave us this dramatic video of their encounter. It all ended with a gunshot. Atlanta News First Alani Latang is live downtown to explain what happened here. Alani?
Right now, the Trump America.
Blair, the father in that video tells me that it started when the woman hit him and then she tried to flee. She eventually stopped in a neighborhood here in downtown Atlanta and then she pulls out a gun, waves it in his face and his teenage son's face. The teen captured the whole thing on camera.
Record,
Oh, man, it's not gonna call me. A hit and run on the highway turned street tackle.
You don't care who's in this car. You just hit us. You didn't stop to check on us, make sure.
Stop. She's out. Slammed on her head. She's out.
You don't care who's in this car.
Look at her. Knee in her chest between them breasts where it's supposed to be.
You just hit us. You didn't stop to check on us, make sure we're okay. You didn't care.
The man in the video, Brandon Parker, says this woman hit his car on I-20, crossed over multiple lanes, then took the first exit. In the car with Brandon is his 2-year-old, 8-year-old, and 14-year-old sons. With police on the phone, Brandon says he follows, hoping his teen can get a picture of the woman's tags and license plate.
She pulls onto a road, stops in the middle of the road, jumps out. She's being belligerent. She tries to get in my face.
I don't know! Don't touch me!
Silly.
The shot missing their feet.
You really don't have time to think.
She shot the gun. Damn it, the finger went on the trigger because now the gun about to get taken away.
Shot missing their feet.
You really don't have time to think. It's really just a response type situation. All I'm concerned about is just don't hurt my child. Like,
do y'all understand that one of the biggest problems here, because we was taught that you don't put your hands on a woman. See, once she got right up on the player. See, when the woman get up on the player like that, I do believe that you need to fast slap that your ass, personally. You don't run up on no man. Another man could have not ran up on another man like this, but if he would have ran up on a man like this, they would have been fighting. Period, point blank, and everybody would have understood.
Concerned about is just don't hurt my child. Like, we can work this out.
Yeah, so watch this. And a lot of us men, we will still hold on to that. You should never put your hands on a woman while she got a gun out, could possibly kill you and your children. At what point do we say, I don't give a damn that this is a woman? I'm more important, or my children is more important. Do y'all know that there's men who will still say, it still ain't no reason to put your hand on a woman? And that's why you don't listen to them type of men. Get them men from out your, keep them from out your area. Don't listen to nothing else that they say, and I don't give a damn if they is right about everything else that they say. Get their ass from around you.
It's not that.
Nope.
We both got insurance.
Brandon's 14-year-old son is recording this altercation. His 2- and 8-year-old sons are sheltering in the car.
Everything I did was to keep them from getting shot. So I'm watching the gun the entire time, and I'm able to kind of hip toss her and slam her head into the concrete when
Slam my head into the concrete. That baby probably had a stroke. Listen. Do y'all know his sons saw daddy as a real hero? How many of you darker hue fathers get a chance to show your children, yet alone your son, that you is a real hero? You're a superhero to like the 2 and the 8-year-old. Now the 14-year-old, he just understand that you my dad. You know what I'm saying?
do that, it knocks her unconscious. I'm able to get the gun.
He broke it apart.
Brandon says the woman comes to, then flees before police arrive.
I let her go. You know, I stopped because self-defense only goes so far. It's not self-defense if I'm trying to chase her and grab her and pin her down. In that moment, I wasn't thinking like that, but thinking back, you know, I should have made some different decisions because it could have cost my child their life.
Now that's a man. Oh, that's a man. Did you understand what player had done said? I should have made different decisions. Willie, don't you always say decision? Yeah. I always say that. Because although he won in this situation, although he became a hero in this situation, he still made a foolish decision that could have went left. And left would have been one of his children getting shot and or himself getting shot.
The day started like this. When Brandon drove from their home in Alabama for a day trip to Zoo Atlanta, that joy faded after getting hit, leaving them with thousands of dollars in damage.
Wrecked this BMW. I'd be mad too.
This, all these scratch marks. Stop playing with these folks' kids. Because people out here ain't gonna play with you.
We're still working.
Now, do y'all wanna see it? See it and really hear everything that she said? What do you think about that? What you think about that? Now, why is they asking me to do this right here? 'Cause it's stupid. I'm already signed in. Boys, y'all come on in and y'all go on and hit the thumbs up button, man. I don't bite. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Jesus. I am Willie Williams, in case you didn't know who I'm here. Hold on. Bam. Let me grab that right there. Because I got to show y'all something else. Before we do that right there. We got to go live everywhere else. Let me put this on up here. Gonna put that down up. This is how we're gonna end the show. In case y'all don't know, we start with YT, which is YouTube, and then we'll end with Rumble and Twitter out here in these streets. That's how we gonna end. Hold on. Let me make it go live first so I can have that as the thumbnail as the show starts. That's what's up. That's why I got to set it up like this right here. Bam. Got us up. I'm good. We on. We strong. Welcome in Rumble and X. The link is down there in the description. That's where we gonna go at when we done around here on YT. All right. Let me let y'all hear this thing or see this thing. The full video. Yeah, because that baby got a mouth on her. Now, listen, I do know that a lot of times when we see women in tights, we think that their bodies be right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they do. The tights be a beautiful thing. It shows their figure and it does look nice. And I'm not saying that everybody, when they take it off, that it look a mess. I'm not saying that right there. But I would say, like, I would give y'all probably like, let's just go with half. About half of y'all, when y'all take off your tights, it fall apart. Half of y'all, when y'all take off the tights, is dimples and bullet wounds, stab wounds, and tree stems done been in your body, and y'all got meth needle marks, shit all in you. You know what I'm saying? You got bruises and stuff. Y'all been fighting and wrestling and all that type of stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff be up under them tights like that right there. But this right here is what had done happened. About right here. Here we go. I ain't got no sound. On it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me. Got it. Here we go.
I don't play with a motherfucking man. A man is not gonna play with me. You gonna play with me, bitch. You gonna play with me, bitch.
damn, I wish that the son would have panned the camera over. Ooh, he need to learn how to record. He got to learn how to record. He can't be out there like that. But, ooh, I know that this right here shocked him.
Don't touch me!
Tell police be here.
He disarmed her very easy. He disarmed her very easy because she out there faking. See, in her mind, she thought that just because she got the gun is going to make a man bow down. Just because she got the gun. Now, I wish that when she put the gun up that he would have grabbed that arm and then punched in the shit. I promise you I wish he would have did that right there. Mm-hmm. But he slammed on the head.
Motherfucking man! A man is not gonna call me. You gonna call.
A man ain't gonna play with me. And look. She ran up in his son's face. I want y'all to really think about this. And this is, and I'm pretty sure that he done taught his children, you don't hit no girl. You don't hit no woman. You always like to defend your mama. And you like to defend, or if you got some sister girl cousins and stuff like that, you protect all the women, not the men. You don't ever put your hand on the men and on the woman. He allowed a woman with a gun. He allowed a woman with a gun to run up in his son's face. Y'all, with a gun. He should have been punched her in the shit.
I don't play with a motherfucking man. A man is not gonna call me. You gonna.
This is his son. She's waving the gun. She got the gun and she stepped to his son. Now, what he did was put his hand here, like, back up off my baby. But yo,
Not gonna call me. You.
As she walked up on that minor, right there, he could have linked in. You wasn't going to jail. This is not a charge. She's waving a gun in front of at least a minor. Huh? He's 14. It's a minor. You're not going to jail, but even if you would have went to jail, even if right here he would have linked in, I mean, gave her everything he had and knocked her brakes off and would have went to jail for assault. The child took that charge. Everybody in jail would have been like, man, what you in for, man? Man, this little bitch just thought. She thought it was sweet. You gonna roll up on my son with a gun? I'll break everything in your face. Who? And all the players in jail would have been like, sure enough, hell yeah, I'd have done the same thing, dog. Even though that we ain't supposed to be putting our hands on no woman. I'm just...
Call me bitch. You gonna call me bitch. You gonna call me bitch. You gonna call me bitch.
See, and to our white brothers, a lot of y'all don't want to be called racist. A lot of y'all do not want to be called racist. So with this situation here, you allowed a dog you sisters to go ahead on the act the ass and get away with it. Huh? Because you didn't want to be deemed racist. Let me say something to all my Lighty Hue brothers. Y'all got to stop with that. I don't want to be seen as racist. You better this why y'all ain't gonna be out here dying. Listen, I'm gonna put this on our white brothers and sisters for next year because I did this with women last year, but specifically darker hue women. I said that y'all was going to leave Earth double time this year, and I have been right. I'm going to put this on our white brothers and sisters. Y'all is going to lose y'all life double time next year.
Okay, bitch, now, because one thing about it, I don't play with no mother. Don't touch me.
She was out. And damn it, I hope that they come out with like another angle. She's out. It's over. This is what I like to see. I'm sick of you. I promise you that right there. I don't care if she's black. I don't care like that. See, I think different. This is in my opinion. I ain't supposed to get killed for it, am I? I'm sick of y'all being raised out here by Patricia them and Patricia teaching y'all to go ahead on and run up on men as if y'all can be the man. You got nerve to have a damn gun. And you couldn't defend yourself. Just stupid. Moving right along, I ain't gonna get much on you. I tried to like get like in my feelings just a little bit, try to be like emotional, try to show my range. I tried to show my range a little bit. Shout out to Dale for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there, man. He said, did you hear her moan? She said, Let me say, Oh man, it's just wild. Ladies, just stay in your lane. Do y'all know that women typically will never get hurt? At least by a man. You should really never get hurt by a man. That girl on girl fights and stuff like that, cute. But you should never get hurt by a man. Y'all know that there's so many women who have never gotten hurt by a man. There's so many women who have never even been like in a bad altercation with a man. That says a lot. And then there's some women now who gets in a whole bunch of situations with men. This stuff is crazy. Let's go to Walmart. Let's go on out here to Houston. We got a baby. I think that baby here, right here, done got arrested or something like that right there. Hold on. Let me remove that. I remove that right there. Bam. Grab that. We got it. Here we go, y'all. We got one woman injured. And another is detained. They was in there fighting. They was in a Walmart fighting in Harris County, northeast Harris County, at a Walmart over an argument or something like that right there. And one had them pull that fire. Here we go.
Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Joel Eisenbaum in for Keith and Daniela. Chaos erupts in an East Harris County Walmart as an employee shoots a woman. The woman who was shot is expected to be okay. The shooter is now in custody. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says a group of women got into a scuffle at the Walmart on the North Belt and Wilson Road. A woman was let off in handcuffs, but deputies have not said if she's the shooter. KPRC 2's Corley Peel joins us live outside that Walmart with how this all unfolded. Corley?
Joel, a scary situation out here today. The scene has cleared tonight and Walmart remains closed, but deputies tell us this shooting happened after 3 women showed up here wanting to complain to management about an employee that they know. Their complaint was not about her job here. It was about an outside dispute that was personal to them. But witnesses I spoke with said they were in fear for their lives as they heard those gunshots. Our camera captured a woman being walked away in handcuffs. We've blurred her face, but she's connected to the shooting inside this Walmart.
Baby got them tights on. Now, I don't know if she's the employee. If she's the employee, they took their vest back. Wow.
A witness took this cell phone video showing a scuffle inside. Employees are seen trying to break up a group of women who were fighting. Deputies say it was 3 women fighting with a female employee they had previous beef with. An anonymous witness checking out at the cashier quickly watched as things turned violent.
The Walmart employee walked up to her and pointed her gun out like she didn't have no emotion toward it. She wasn't even angry no more. She literally just shot her with a straight face.
Deputies say a woman involved in the dispute was shot in the arm. The witness says everyone hit the ground running.
There was a lot of the elderly that were having panic attacks and ambulances and were falling out and passing out. It was just a lot.
You say people were passing out and falling out. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $1 cash out. You say, can a man hurt a woman monkey doing sex? Yes.
Suspect with a weapon walked toward the front door where our units were pulling up. She raised her hands and surrendered to deputies arriving.
Santino Gomez says he was just trying to buy Pokemon cards and Doritos when he saw the chaotic scene outside.
Since she decided to pull out a gun, she ruined it for a bunch of the people that are trying to go to the store and stuff, so it kind of annoyed me that she acted in a cowardly manner.
Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be playing with Pokemon cards, but you tried to get some Pokemon cards in the bag of Doritos, something like that right there? What you doing at Walmart for? Walmart still selling Pokemon cards? What do you do with Pokemon cards?
I've never understood the store and stuff, so it kind of annoyed me that she acted in a cowardly manner.
Many shoppers
Yes, I caught that too. The reporter said beef. Oh, I'm gonna back it up.
left with security concerns.
It happened so quick, I'm like, where did the gun even come from? How do you even come to work with a gun?
So that is her. That is her. They took her vest back.
And we have reached out to Walmart asking about their security policies and how this employee was able to have a gun at work. They sent us a statement only saying that they take these incidents seriously and violence is not accepted inside their stores. Again, that woman who was shot is expected to be okay, and the shooter is in custody. No word on who she is or her charges at this time.
I don't like when they say it like that. We asked Walmart, how was she able to have a gun on the job? What do you mean, how was she able to have a gun on the job? Anybody can go on their job with a gun. It's not that you can have a gun on the job and or the job is allowing you to have a gun. You're allowing yourself to have a gun. It is like being a teacher. You're not supposed to have a firearm on school grounds, but there's so many teachers who have guns inside their cars. Because if I was a teacher, I have my gun inside my car. I'm not leaving home without my gun. No. They say some Pokemon cards is very expensive. Yeah, I know. I just haven't. I don't know why. Like, what do you do? But I want to get back to the reporter saying, this is over some beef.
Mark.
Hold on.
Our camera captured a woman being walked away in handcuffs. We've blurred her face, but she's connected to the shooting inside this Walmart. A witness took this cell phone video showing a scuffle inside. Employees are seen trying to break up a group of women who were fighting. Deputies say it was 3 women fighting with a female employee they had previous beef with.
They had previous beef with. Beef done made it the mainstream. The word beef has made it in the lexicon of a reporter. This is new. This 2025. We advancing. Listen to it again.
Deputies say it was 3 women fighting with a female employee they had previous beef with.
So if it was 3 females, previous beef, and now we is shocked of why she had a firearm on her because she was dealing with 3 females who gonna run up on your damn job and come see about you. She knew that them hoes, they might come on up there. We're gonna catch her slipping while she ringing up this high-ass grocery. Some shit that you may have to put back. Shout out to the people who done got all their stuff scanned and then they swipe their card. That shit say insufficient funds. Just a little quick little tip. Please, pretty please, have you some money on you at all times because you never know when the system gonna mess up. It's not to say that you ain't got money on your credit card. I'm just saying, let's just say the system is acting up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put it on the system. We ain't going to put it on that you just ain't got no more money. Please have you some money so you don't get embarrassed. But I like the little beef thing like that right there. But you say that baby has some nice hips too. Yeah, it looks like, and she got a chest tattoo.
Gunshots. Our camera captured a woman
So slimmy. She got the tights on. She got on the almost matching shirt because you got to wear blue. Regardless of what blue, but you have to wear blue with Walmart. You know what I'm saying? She's slimming. She's slim thicking. Yeah. Now, ladies. This is how like a lot of y'all had looked like when y'all was like in high school. Y'all were fine back in high school, but y'all bodies was nice. Like y'all exercise, y'all played a little volleyball, a little soccer and stuff like that right there. You bought your little shin guards and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You play a little basketball or something. This is how like a lot of y'all looked. Look at you now. I'm just saying something. I'm trying to help. So listen, the moral of the story is, don't run up on nobody's job. Maybe you won't get shot. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even hold you. Hell, they might just want to let her go. That baby go. Damn it, this self-defense. Baby self-defense. She knew that the mother was gonna come out there, but she couldn't take off. That baby could not take off. Hell no. Damn it, you need these hours. This probably ain't pay week either. Probably still getting paid every 2 weeks or something like that. And if you mess up the end of the week, you did good all week and now it's Friday. You done mess around and now you done missed Friday. You done messed up your whole 2-week check by missing the last day that you were supposed to come to work. you should be really, really pissed at yourself. Money's just screwed up. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help y'all live a better life out here in these streets. I promise you I am. What do we have here? Do we have some fools? We got some fools. We got some real fools. Hold on, swole up. Oh, no. I got to do this because I've been holding on to it. Somebody had done asked me about this right here a while back. Somebody had asked me, good question. Willie, did you see that a player done felt on the elderly? I was like, I had done saw it. I'd be nasty like that right there too. We have a Louisville grandmother, and a granddaughter is really, really hot. She's really, where a daughter is mad at the situation, and rightfully so, because somebody had done felt down her mama, if I'm not mistaken. But a grandmother warning others, she's warning others that there's a young player who gonna possibly come up on your porch while you drinking sweet tea and try to feel on your booty now, babies. Here we go. We got a player who done felt down, done rubbed on, or he was trying to get a little something off her bottom. Here we go.
Grandmother is speaking out tonight after she was assaulted on her front porch. Alexis Matthews shows us the bizarre situation captured on home surveillance. We'll warn you, the video may be disturbing to some viewers.
I hate to see these young people out here doing crimes. It's sad, but I really hope he's caught.
Jan Fletcher's typical front porch cleanup turned into her being assaulted by a young man on a bike, and it was all caught on video.
You say, is somebody in there? I don't want to wake them. Is somebody in there? Ladies, if that question is ever answered, ever asked, I want y'all to say, yeah, there's a whole bunch of people in there. There's a whole bunch of people in my house. Don't you ever say that you home alone. Now she did say yeah, and she did ask why. Back it up. Here we go.
And it was all caught on video. After asking if the 78-year-old is alone at her South Louisville home, the situation grows more disturbing. He gets handsy, acting like he's wiping something off of her backside, but then gropes her repeatedly until an uncomfortable Fletcher stops him.
I was so mad that it happened. And I was thinking, what could I have done different? But I don't know what I could have done different.
Loved one.
Shout out to all our older sisters out here in these streets. Have y'all ever worked like in like a group home, like a assisted living facility or something, to where a lot of them, they have not had like touches in a long time? That's probably what he need to go ahead on and work at, because maybe they will like
Once tell Fletcher not to blame herself. Still, her granddaughter, Jessica, is sickened that someone violated the matriarch of her family.
I mean, for anybody, but for an older woman, she didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve that. So
Jessica want to be felt on herself around here touching the elderly.
whatever the reason is behind it, it's unacceptable.
Fletcher's family still wrestle with why this happened. Was the young man scoping the scene to possibly rob her? Does he need help for a health issue or substance use disorder?
And just so happened, he's darker, Hugh. That boy took a chance. Damn it, is this a sundown town?
Or was this a social media or TikTok trend with young people doing inappropriate things to go viral?
She's just sitting on her porch drinking sweet tea.
If you look closely, there's a phone sticking out of his shorts.
Oh, so he was recording.
It could be very dangerous for him if it happens again, or if this is a TikTok challenge. Kids need to be aware, not everybody plays like that.
55 years of living and feeling safe in this neighborhood will not be tarnished by that one situation, with Mrs. Fletcher having this stern message for that individual.
Do y'all see what the cameraman just did? Do y'all see what the cameraman just did? It's rare that you will have a cameraman who will show us so far down. You know, above the knees, but still down to show like a whole shape. Shout out to our dog, you sister.
I want him to know, you're not scaring me.
That's right.
No, absolutely not.
That's right.
So every day that it's nice weather, I will be on my porch.
So she telling the young player, listen, you ain't gonna scare me, but every day I'm out here now. Come on back around here now. I'm out here. You know, I just be out here alone sometimes.
In Louisville, Alexis Matthews, WOKY News.
Got to be more careful. You say you're on camera. And they got a sign that say no soliciting. Don't come over. You can't come around here feeling on people. Let's run it back. Right up in here.
At her South Louisville home, the situation grows more disturbing. He gets handsy, acting like he's wiping something off of her backside, but then gropes her repeatedly.
Got to be more careful. That boy done felt on a white woman. Boy, when I tell you it's 2025 for real, we done came a long way. Because do y'all know 25 years ago, this would have never happened? Bit 25, 35, 45, 65 years ago, this would have never came across the dog of you players' mind to feel on them. Be in a relationship with, I get it. But to feel on the elderly, white woman, you just got your whole family killed it. Huh? They gonna burn down Tulsa. Boy, you better get the apartments burnt up. Playing too much. Move right along, I ain't gonna eat my heart. Who the hell raising these children? Now, hell, it could possibly be a TikTok challenge. TikTok gonna get y'all dead. Hell, TikTok just got the 11-year-old killed it out here in these streets too, didn't it? Knocking on people's door. And now they got a man who was about to go on trial and shit because they said that he shouldn't have murdered him. And I'm like, he got what he got. But Willie, he was 11. I know. You got to learn sometime. Mm-hmm. You say, Willie, please tell Dana to stop irritating me. No. What is going on? Yes, an unattended 11-year-old. We have another situation in case y'all interested. We have a woman who was arrested after striking a co-worker with her car. Willie Williams say watch your 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9 at all times, and things like this would not happen.
It doesn't look like it's intentional, but we're not ready to say 100%.
Police say a Slidell woman ran over her coworker, then left her lying in the parking lot as she, quote, went to work.
At a community care center, which in my mind, if they don't say it, I do believe that this is like a long-term living facility for the elders, for the elderly or elders. Yeah, look. How you don't hear that? It's nighttime.
Like it's intentional, but we're not ready to say 100%.
Police say a Slidell woman ran over her coworker, then left her lying in the parking lot as she, quote, went to work, as if nothing happened. Good evening, I'm John Snell.
And I'm Meg Gatto. Police believe the hit was an accident, but as Rob Masson reports, they say she tried to hide evidence afterward.
Lillian did it? I'm talking like I know Lillian. Go ahead.
A worker at Greenbrier Community Care Center in Slidell is in critical condition after an accident Sunday night caught on video.
A 67-year-old employee from Greenbrier was driving recklessly backwards and run over the victim.
Around 11 p.m. Sunday, police say 67-year-old Lillian Sellers of Mandeville struck and critically injured a co-worker in Greenbrier's front driveway. Police say Sellers lied to co-workers, telling them a woman had fallen in the parking lot.
Believe all women, though. So this is the body. And she's walking, finna go to work. Oh, so she works there. So she bagged up when it paused and walked back up to go to work? He say, Willie, this ain't no damn accident. She sped up back. Yeah, she showed I did. Watch, look. That may put her foot on the gas. Hold on, got to be more careful. Go on, sister.
11 p.m. Sunday, police say 67-year-old Lillian Sellers of Mandeville struck and critically injured a co-worker in Greenbrier's front driveway. Police say Sellers lied to co-workers, telling them a woman had fallen in the parking lot.
The caller had advised that there was somebody that fell in the parking lot. So paramedics did transfer her to a local hospital.
Police say the victim was another Greenbrier employee who was taken to a nearby hospital. They say there, doctors discovered that her injuries were not consistent with someone who had fallen, but were consistent with someone who had been struck by another vehicle. At that point, Slidell police came back here to the Greenbrier and discovered video which they say was disturbing. Police say they asked Sellers about the incident and got little response.
She ain't got no man. Lily ain't got no man. Lily ain't trying to go home and get hugged up on the nothing. Got to be more careful.
She didn't want to give any statement whatsoever. Shrugged.
Sellers was
she shrugged her shoulder. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Arrested and now faces 4 charges, including reckless operation, hit and run causing serious injury, negligent injury, and obstruction of justice by tampering with evidence, as the victim's co-workers await word on her recovery. And Greenbrier Community Care issued a statement saying our hearts are broken for our co-worker, and they say they're cooperating fully with the police investigation.
Got to be more careful. Watch y'all back. I don't know how much I need to go on to say that, but I guess I got to keep on saying it because some people just not listening. How you don't hear a car, and that's not like a new, like a Tesla or something, but even like with a Tesla, it makes that little sound like, it make that little sound, that little hum, right? That you would hear. Huh? This is crazy. He said, let's hear his story. Oh, man. This is just crazy. He said she broke her co-worker's heart. Lillian, 67 out here. She probably ain't got nothing to live for. Hell, she's 67 and she worked at a long-term care facility thing with people who was possibly older than her. Hell, she probably sick of her goddamn job. Just sick of it. Hell, she probably about to lose her little house. You know, it's, hey, dog. Hell, she could have just found out that she suffered from cancer or something. They have no idea what's going on in people's lives, man. You just don't know. You just don't know. Bam. Move right along. Slow me down. Oh, I can't show that. Okay, I can get rid of that. I don't need much need to play that right there. Hell. What are we looking like? Wait a minute. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the Nightly News in these YouTube streets. We finna go ahead on and continue the show. We finna continue the show around here on rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show. Y'all go ahead on and hit the links down in the description, man, so y'all going on around there. And how should I say this here? And when you get around there, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button, man, because that's how I count the people. That's truly how I count the people. And I need for y'all to assist a player. I'm trying. I cannot do it without you wonderful people. Shout out to CKMHJMB for the $2 Rumble rant. He say, why everyone's so damn mad? He say, weed injections. Oh, weed injections should be mandatory. He say they're doing too much. You got a point. I don't think that they want us calm. I really do not believe that society as a whole, or the people in power, the people that be, want society calm. I really don't. Because it stops the money. It really stops money when we are not violent. It stops the money when we are not violent, when we're not fighting against one another. I'm trying to tell y'all something. So this is why in states like Florida, we still ain't made it legal. Just stupid. Just saying. Hold on. I'm looking at something. Yeah. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. What we finna do, we finna go around here to Rumble and Twitter. And we finna point out. We really just finna point out. Our sisters is failing, man. Ladies. I would say that is really something wrong with a whole bunch of us. A lot of us, we do have the mental health problems. A lot of us, I don't classify us with having mental health problems. I just say it's just it's just a behavior problem. And I would say that a lot of the behavior, especially that comes from women, is only due to the fact they have been allowed to behave messy the way that they've been behaving. So I don't want to put that down as like no mental illness or none of that. No, hell no. They have just been ones who have been able to get away with acting like children. And that has really been the detriment of a whole bunch of our sisters, because I believe that our sisters should like be queens and stuff. I believe that they're supposed to be the best of the best. We created math and English, right? No, is it math and English or is it math and chemistry or something? Damn it, we created stuff that we learned in school. And they say first. That's like another thing that we can't prove. We be saying some stuff, but all right, okay. Okay, black folk were here first. All right. I don't know that. That's what they say. We whooping her. Oh, Jesus. Just beating the children. Children getting beat up. Yeah. They say it was a Thursday episode. No. I took a day off of Charlie. Kirk out here. They out here shooting people and shit. Huh? About a disagreement. I don't, because we don't agree. That's what's up. Man, I hope that y'all enjoyed. I really, really do. If y'all new around here, man, subscribe. Thank y'all for everything. It's payday around here in the doggone street. Y'all please go on around there. Overtime tomorrow. I don't know, because I got some work to do. I have some work to do, and I don't even know how long it's gonna take me to do, because I got a big job to do tomorrow. That is going to allow me to pay my mortgages. I got a job to do. But I just might and if I was to come in, I don't think that I would come in like at a regular time. I think that I would just want to pop on in at a non-regular time to see what happens, you know. Mm-hmm. You say, Willie, they did not shoot him. They assassinated him. That's a fact. Player assassinated out here in the doggone street. Sad. It's just, I think that a lot of darky who really is not looking at like the big picture. Just really not looking at the big picture. All they paying attention to, or all they really pointing out, that this was a white man who got shot. Imagine if this happened to a black man. Not just any black man, because black men, they die every day. But a black man of substance, a black man who is logical, who speaks logically and have a difference of opinion, maybe religious, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But one of these black men who have a real big audience, a real big ass audience, and he making changes, and just a real popular black guy, and he gets assassinated. And then white folks go to talking how black folks talking. It'll be a different conversation on social media. Yes, it happened to MLK. It happened to Malcolm. Malcolm. Mm-hmm. But like in this day and age, if one of the great darker hue speakers was to get assassinated at a college, broad day, on camera, multiple cameras, and any non-black person have anything slick to say, it'll be fire in the city. Then see, black folks would want everybody to care about the situation. See, for me, this wasn't just about Charlie Kirk. Hell no. It wasn't just about the man. It wasn't just about the man. It was about the fact of, hell, I speak different. I speak different. I know a whole bunch of people speak different than the norm. So we all got to watch out. You say if it was Doctor Who, or they be out here crying, huh? Or listen, if it was one of their names, which I don't want to say one of the living names. I don't want one of those players. You know what I'm saying? But what if it was one of those popular ones? It'll be, oh my God, white folks so racist for the things that they said. Well, they just have a difference of opinion, right? Like black folks have the right to say what they're saying, and you know what I'm saying? Because that's a difference of opinion. Just have that same energy when it happens to somebody who let's say who you like. Just make sure you got that same energy. Just saying. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here, y'all. We finna go over to Rumble and Twitter. Thank y'all for being over here on YouTube, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate that right there. Share. We need it to be shared. Y'all understand that a player is still, what is that thing called? Shadow banned. I'm still being shadow banned around here in the goddamn screen. I don't care what nobody tell me. So I still need your support. Thank y'all. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Hey, check on your peoples tomorrow.